Hey there boys and girls, and welcome back to the TeamTurbo Field Manual. Volume 2 will cover the basics of stand-up combos. We're going to look to make you a better fighter on your feet. Let's get started. Devastation into the flow Earth Dividing, followed up by Shake Off, General Disarray, and Blasting is a go-to burst combo you can use out of any Devastation or other stiffen. Here you can see it does a great amount of damage to just about any player that is not a tank. Very effective. Alright, let's get into the second combo in red here. It starts about the same as the other combo does, but when you go into General Disarray, you move into a Slugfest instead of a Blasting. You can get about the same damage out of this combo that you can out of the Blasting combo, but if you get 3 Blasting Air Smashes, it does out DPS this combo. However, this is still a reliable combo with consistent damage. Now this third combo here in orange is a little more demanding on the user's part. It requires you to be quick and to use a more complex key combination to execute it. However, it does keep you safe in most war and group fight situations with forward guards and super armors while still delivering a good amount of damage to the enemy target, as well as casting a wide net of CC. Now, if you have your opponent CC'd with a stun, stiffen, or knockback, but you don't have any of the abilities we just went over available to you, it's important to do something. You can't just stand there and stare at your opponent as they wiggle around. You gotta do a Titan Step, a Shooting Mobility, a Flame Buster, maybe even a little Slugfest. Doesn't matter. Pick one. Execute it quickly and effectively to keep your enemy on the ground longer. Once you've knocked your enemy down or executed any of these abilities to keep him CC'd for a longer duration, you need to go into your next chain, be it a grapple, a float that is now available and off cooldown. Doesn't matter. Pick one and do it. Be fast. That's the most important part, is to be fast. Let's take a quick look at Slugfest here. Slugfest has a bit less defense than Devastation, but it does have virtually the same CC properties going on for it. So you can use this ability in place of Devastation in your damage combo you just learned. However, you need to be careful because it does not protect you at the beginning of the cast, but it does come out much more quickly, so it's just a matter of catching the opponent in the opening CC and following through. Now, let's talk about long combos. Here's an example on screen. A lot of your long combos start out of a stiffen, going into a stun, and you go from that into another stiffen or a knockback, followed up by a floating or a knockdown, into some type of air smash or down smash damage. The combo I have on screen for you is just one of many examples of a long combo that a Berserker can execute using a mix of all of its CCs. Now, it's better for you guys to understand how the CC works. Stiffen into stun into stiffen or knockback is a golden rule that you need to have at the forefront of your mind at all times. If you understand this firmly, you should be able to drag out any stand-up combo for a long amount of time out of any stiffen, out of any stun, out of any knockback. You simply have to be fast. Now there's a lot of classes out there you're going to run into that these combos will work super well against. There's some classes they won't be as effective, but you should be able to land some degree of these CCs on any and every target out there, so long as you keep being a fast and effective player. If you're able to get these conditions off on a player where they're CC'd to where you need them to be, and you're able to react quickly with the appropriate follow-up, you can deliver devastating damage outside of a grapple. It's not to say grapples are not important, but Berserker is much more than just a grapple chain class. Its biggest and bestest damage comes out of these quick burst air smash combos. If you're able to master these combos, understand where and when to fit them in, you will become a better Berserker on your feet and off your feet. And I use the phrase, master these combos, very loosely when talking about the Berserker class. The Berserker class is a class that can use these combos just about any order it sees fit, so long as you adhere to the CC order, that is to say stiffen, stun, stiffen, or knockback. You can use these just about any way you want. Doesn't matter. However you want to express yourself on somebody's face is up to you. It's just a matter of getting the CCs off and following through with the damage. And if there's anything this video can show you, is that Berserkers are much more than just a grapple class, that they can do disgusting amounts of damage, so long as you break away from the typical convention of being a pure grapple chain class to kill somebody. You can do amazing, high damage combos on people by just being quick on your feet, by being smart, by being reactive, by being a Berserker, by being a fast Berserker. And so, we've actually covered a lot of abilities in a short amount of time here once again. I hope you've gained a deeper understanding on what explosive damage really is, and how to use these abilities to make yourself a more effective stand-up fighter, and a better Berserker in every way. With this newfound information in your hands, go out there and show people what it really means to be fast. And so, I want to thank you for tuning in, boys and girls. I do appreciate it. I'll see you next time. TurboCleave signing off for now. Hey there, boys and girls, TurboCleave here, giving you a quick preview of the TeamTurbo Field Manual, Volume 3, One Standing Against Many, Battlefield Basics. This volume will cover how to fight a large amount of people, be it in guild wars, node wars, siege, group fights, doesn't matter. When there's a lot of enemies on the field, you want to be able to get in and get out, and you want to survive your trip out. And I'll show you how to do that in the next installment. Thanks again for tuning in.